Hi guys. Sorry I haven't made a video for a while. I wanted to give a brief explanation. I will be posting some videos soon. But I had to go to Ohio, where my family lives, last minute because I got a phone call from my dad. My granny had been in and out of the hospital 4 months. She'd go to the ER, they'd send her home. ER, send her home. ER, send her home. And I got a call, I think it was 10:45 or 11:45 one night, and my dad said they found out what was wrong with her. She had small cell lung cancer, and she had to be intubated, like, basically as soon as they found out. She took a turn for the worse, and he said, I'm just gonna, just gonna say that you need to get on a plane if you want to see her alive. So I was up that whole night. It was a Wednesday night. And then flew out at 6 a.m. the next morning. And I was able to, it was almost out of something, out of a movie. We were rushing down the halls from the hospital once I flew in, because of course my plane got delayed by like 2 hours. Rushing through the halls and got there. And yeah, and we had to make the decision. Well, my dad and my grandpa and my sister made it, and I agreed when I got there that it is not what she would want to be living life like that, because the doctor said she wasn't coming back. So they made that decision, and I agreed that we would turn off the ventilator for that. And about 18 hours later, my grandpa was in the room with one of our relatives, and they were talking about, because my grandpa used to be a Baptist preacher, and they were talking about Jesus rising again and being saved, and she said her eyes are open. And my grandpa looked, and my granny looked into my grandpa's eyes, and then closed her eyes, took 2 more breaths, and she was gone. So, and it was, that happened 3 days before Christmas, and because of the holiday, we weren't able to have her funeral until a week later. And this is the first time that I've really had somebody close to me long term. I've had a couple of my husband's relatives who I loved very much pass on, but this is the first long-term relative that I have known my whole life that has passed, and it's been very difficult. And on my way to Ohio, I was thinking about how hard it was going to be, and I realized after I got there how selfish that was, because I never understood the impact that it was going to have on my dad, my sister, and my grandpa. Obviously, my dad, it's his mother. My grandpa, they just celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary. And then my sister has been living back in Ohio near them, taking care of my granny and grandpa for, the last 10 years. So it's been a very difficult time. I dream about my granny almost every night, and I watch videos of her, and I look at pictures of her, and I'm so grateful that my youngest, who is named for her, my youngest is Virginia, that they got to meet and spend time together. And then I was able to get video of my granny singing to her, and obviously I'm very excited that my other 2 got to meet and spend time with her as well, but there's just something special about my daughter being named after my granny and them having that bond. So I'm very grateful for all of the time that I got to spend with my granny. She was a phenomenal person, and she will be missed very, very much. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know why I hadn't posted in a while, and just kind of wanted everybody who didn't know her to know that she was amazing. So yeah, I will post another video soon. Hope you guys had a great Christmas, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Okay. She's holding my cat with her butt.
I'm talking.
Get a little horsey up and down. Look out too, you're gonna fall down. Get a little horsey up and down. Look out too, you're gonna fall down. She's going. Get a little horsey up and down. Get a horsey, you're gonna fall down.